I am Joe Blanchard, and if all goes well with my grades this semester, this will be my last semester of the MBA program, and I'll get a piece of paper saying that I'm smart. Should be great. I so I am originally from Louisiana. I moved up to Alaska when I was 11 on the Kenai Peninsula, Fairbanks when I was 18. I have been here ever since. I have a nice log cabin, a wife, two dogs. Life is pretty grand. Um, as far as my past work experience, I have worked in different sectors of the economy. I have worked in retail, I have worked in tourism, I've worked in government, and I have worked now in finance and banking. And so within those scopes, finance and banking is where I currently am. So tourism was with Princess Tours, and I worked in a couple different capacities in the hotel and helping to transport luggage for customers. I have worked in retail where I did sales for furniture and even did collection for folks that owed money on furniture because it was Aaron Sales and Lease, which that's kind of their whole model is making monthly payments. So not my favorite job, but it's okay. Um, and then I also did government, where I was a elected official at the ripe age of 23, and I did that for about 3 years. And I was a presiding officer in my last year, which was kind of an exciting role where I got to set the agenda and actually be a really big part of how the government gets put together. I also worked for Fish and Game for a short stint. That was an interesting job. I did research collection and carried a shotgun around in case there were bears. I looked for dead fish, and then I also at the hatchery had to wrestle salmon, which was interesting. Um, as far as my current job, I'm in finance. I worked at Credit Union One as a teller. I moved over to Wells Fargo, and ever since I've been there. Personal banker, service manager, which just means that I was in charge of the tellers at two different branches. And then I have been in commercial banking for the last few years and am currently a relationship manager, which means I have a portfolio of clients that I look for their depository, lending, and treasury management needs. They're all businesses that are my clients. And so that's primarily the sector that I'm in. Something unique about myself, I went over to Europe as a teenager with my high school band, and we went and played the music of the composers in the countries that we visited: Switzerland, Austria, France, Germany, Liechtenstein. And so we actually played their local music in those countries as we traveled there. And that was a really unique experience. And I had to bring my trombone with me across the Atlantic along with normal luggage. It was pretty crazy.